EA's internal AI is causing issues with games development. So that vibe coding thing ain't working for you? New reports say that Electronic Arts' in-house artificial intelligence tools, including its internal Reef GPT chatbot, is causing problems with production. And now you have to go find and pay regular-ass people to fix all this. The exact same thing that I predicted would happen because it already happened once with outsourcing. Eventually, they will learn that the moves they took to save money, whether it's outsourcing or using AI, actually ended up causing them more damage than if they just stuck with meat bags from the start. And now they got to track down those meat bags and get them to fix things at a much higher price. TLDR, Electronic Arts is aggressively integrating AI, including its generative chatbot Reef GPT, and to automate game development and reduce costs. However, experimental AI tools cause coding errors and hallucinations, increasing workload and employee anxiety amid industry layoffs. AI's full impact on gaming remains uncertain despite ongoing investments. Most companies that have pivoted to using AI have not made a profit. There was no reason for them to do that other than to jump on a fad. And that's exactly why, because I know for a fact investors look for that buzzword. Investors look for companies that mention that they do the thing that's in the bubble now. And in fact, they ask you, like that video that Callum Upton did about game industry investors during the crypto craze. If your project wasn't Web3 crypto metaverse, they were not going to fund it. That's part of the reason why we saw so much big, high-profile cryptos like NFT slop games a few years ago, because those were the only types of games that could get investor money back then. And then meanwhile, you got devs like Team Cherry that just made what they wanted to make without needing investors. It says your job updating to AI. Well, they're using it in some capacity as a tool so far. EA is reportedly pushing developers to use AI more and more, and it's causing problems with content production. Oh, they're just going to blame it on you. EA has big plans for AI. Last year, the publisher revealed generative AI chatbot prototype that could change how players interact with games, unless or users type what they want to see in game, and the chatbot renders it in real time, adjusting level design, weapons, and rules. Now, this would be great for a hentai game. Like, god dang, imagine being able to create like your ultimate fetish game in a matter of hours. EA said they have over 100 active AI projects in development. I doubt there's anywhere near that much, especially not now. New reports from Business Insider say the EA is also using AI behind the scenes in the hopes of shaving off costs and automating specific workloads. Try the CEO. Yeah, top-level executives are actually very easy to replace with AI, relatively speaking. But the tech is still experimental, and the limits of what it can and can't do haven't been properly been tested. New reports suggest that this testing is happening in real time on active business hours, and it's costing the company extra time and money as workers have to solve problems that AI creates for them. And then when they get fired to be replaced by the AI, then they're going to have to be brought back in for even more money to clean up the mess. So if you wait long enough, you'll win. Gotta treat this like a battle of attrition, and you'll win. That's right. AI can replace the stupid ass execs. Yeah, it's happening. It turns out the type of work that these executives do, it falls right into the wheelhouse of AI. The reports underscore a bristly friction between EA's developers and executive management's AI mandates. Sources tell the publication that EA's internal chatbot Reef GPT has written erroneous code that has caused issues for developers. Others say that the AI tools create hallucinations that workers must go in and manually solve. And a lot of times, manually trying to change what the AI generated is harder than just doing it yourself from scratch. And one of the biggest sources of worker anxiety is the pervasive feeling that employees are simply training their automated AI replacements. The reports say this is true for EA employees. Yeah, it probably is. So you also have incentive to not do your best job at training your replacement. And the game industry has laid off tens of thousands of workers. A reaction to a volatile economic market? No, it's a reaction to them chasing their own customers away. Now, yeah, the economy is a factor. I mean, I'm experiencing it too. So are most of you. It's still a factor. But if they treated their customers right, they could have ridden through it. Because even if the percentage of people that have spending money is down, the percentage of them that would be willing and able to spend that money on you would still be relatively high if you didn't chase them away, if you didn't mistreat them. But the market becomes you're also making grand sweeping efforts to cut costs with the use of AI. Simultaneous squeeze of these trends is putting heavy pressure on teams. Well, that's their problem. I'd care a lot more if they weren't clear that I'm not their target audience, that they don't want me as a customer. All right, I don't care what happens to you then. Piss off, bitch. Stay as a collaborator, not an engineer. Yeah, if you use AI, you're still supposed to clean up the AI's work. Why people don't? I mean, okay, maybe most people that use it are so stupid they could be fooled by AI a lot easier than the rest of us. And then they're shocked to find out that the rest of us can yeah, we could tell that's AI. The game industry is already having issues. And they're gonna cut costs even further. Okay, gamers are leaving the industry because the industry is getting enshittified. And their solution to fix the problem is to enshitify the industry faster. Well, good luck. Ultimately, artificial intelligence remains an enigmatic technology enshrouded in mystery. Most publishers have not explained how exactly they will use the technology, instead opting for flashy tech demos, experimental feature showcases, and lots of promises of cost-saving and interactivity for players. Yeah, the end goal is a Star Trek holodeck type system. That would be nice. Oh, yeah, and shit, if I fast and maybe they watched the stream, took your advice on being accelerationists. Oh, man, maybe they got a few of our based brothers are in these companies, and they're trying to collapse them from the inside for us. Microsoft is pretty much on the verge. They're not having a good time.